dancehall individuals,
Yeah.
it is a family. Even though them say several brothers had several different minds, but we have this way of thinking still that is very, I wouldn't say, it allows you to be so hypocritical there. Because 1 minute you have to please the industry and the way it is tailored, or you think it's tailored, and suppress truth, respect, and just realness. Because, for instance, a lot of people, they have issues with the gay community. They have issues with so many things, right? But them now have an issue with having an issue with spend a gay person money behind the scenes, in the quiet. You know what I say? Them have an issue with wearing a gay person clothes.
Yeah.
There's so many, the hypocrisy. It is crazy. And them have an issue with them virgin where a gunman when I shoot and I kill people. Jesus. But you have such a big voice for certain things, but you know speak.
We're definitely throwing the road right now. We're definitely at your road right now.
I'm like,
no man, but
this is where I'm like, go
within the industry, I get chastised for being vocal and a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I don't hate nobody in a dancehall, but I despise the hypocrisy. Hypocrisy, sorry. I despise that. I'm not gonna play that. And if I am a hypocrite in a lot of things, I want to know about it, so I can acknowledge it.
Well, all hypocrites in one way or another, you know.
True.
Right? Yeah. But like like the blatant hypocrisy, what go on in a dancehall more time.
And it a mash up, it a clot with them.
Yeah.
It a kill the business.
Because I mean, you know, we're so hard and fast on one aspect. Of our culture, like this is it, and we're immovable on this. But we see so many other bad, negative things that I think is just as equally bad. Like if we go to the 10 Commandments, don't kill, don't steal, whatever. But here we are glorifying murderers, scammers, choppers, everybody, and it's like it's fine. But that because this is one thing, one thing, we're so hard and fast, and we're never moving. But I mean, the world. That's why other genres of music, they survive more on the lighter side when people want to enjoy nice music with no restrictions, limitations, or political divide or nothing. Those musics strive. So much division and rules and laws are placed within our music when, no matter what, even when them say Rastafari and this and whatever, but when you do listen Bob Marley song them, you know, he might preach the ultimate thing, you know, love. That people are forgetting, you know. So let me get off and just walk a left here.
The ultimate thing where Rastafari is supposed to stand for
is love.
Love come first. So you can't love and hate at the same time. Dennis Brown said, can never be friends. And if you ever listen to one of Dennis Brown song and hear my bun the fire pan that they do whatever.
No, he was love. Wasn't he the crooner?
The man music and the message them as a Rastafari, as a stalwart, as a legend in the music.
Devil's advocate. What about the school of thought that reggae music, the essence of it is born out of being rebellious?
Well,
do you think that it still should stay true to that tenet, or there should be room for evolution?
Rebelliousness has changed. For instance, back in the day, Rastafari used to command a serious threat from the government, from society. Them used to hold Rastaman and trim them. They used to see them as dirty people, black art man and all of these things. So they had something very serious to rebel against. You understand me? Just to be able to grow your locks and live and survive in a society, he wasn't able to do that. So they had a reason to rebel. Nowadays, in the midst of people's luxury, what are they rebelling against? Your pants too tight. Them are rebel against you now wear your locks. Them are rebel against some things where you, for instance, you could have 100 man a follow you and the whole of them locks not up. And them locks and whatever. What uno do now to make some effective change in this society? Because really and truly, everybody still have to pay bills, have to live somewhere, have to eat. See me I deal with, if me not see uno a buying a whole heap of land and I create a farming and I put them people to work and I create a whole circuit for feed on yourself, take care of yourself and build an economy for yourself, we not waste time about all of this fire. Because listen to me now, you can be Adan in a Rastafari, and as you make a money, you have to put it back, give it back to the people. Eh? If you have a money, you're supposed to be able to create wealth from your money, to empower your people. If you just create a whole proper nation. So all of this fire burning or something, now strengthen the Rastafari community.
Yeah.
Because the economy is not growing in their favor. Because if the government decide to come in and take over on the land or whatever, they might be able to do it. Because nobody now read and uplift themselves. There's a lot of people who are doing it, but the message is not there. Education, economic empowerment. You know what I say?
True.
Make we build up economy, build with school, and make we do them something.
Yeah.
None of that now preach. I just this straight fire burning. Why? Burn fire now. That not put you know.
I think ultimately what you're talking about is the counterculture. At the time, from my understanding, is like Rastafari-ness, it was born out of rebellion. But the whole underpinning of it was always love. Like, especially, like, I remember reading Brother Man, there were two kind of Rastas, but it was just showing that people are people no matter what.
No matter what.
And it's like, you have somebody that is like trying, like, you know, the crux of them thing was just always trying to live in peace and love. It was born out of the hippie culture to like in America where they had no war, just peace. You know, that was what it was born out of. Yes, there are certain rules and rituals that and tenets that they believe in, but they've relaxed on certain things. Because even women, if you have your period, you're unclean, you can't cook for your man. But they've changed that, you know. So it's like things like throughout the years.
Food need for cook.
Exactly. You know, so I mean, I keep on saying it. Like, nobody is saying that you yourself need to change or like, you know, like compromise your integrity. But if you are hating people to the point where you're like condemning them, it's almost as if you're doing the same thing that they did to you, that the culture, the mainstream culture did to you.
It's still here.
And that was never it, from my understanding. I don't know, maybe me learned something different. But yes, there were some people, and again, it's just that they have the different tribes, that there were some people that were more ritualistic, and they believed in it like in its entirety, customs, whatever. And there was other people. But you know, I again, from my understanding, it was just about love and peace. That was it. It was just born out of culture.
That's what it is.
What do you say to the people that have like the nowadays Rasta art, like the newer Rasta artists, them that are seen at the forefront, like the reggae revolution, Protege, Chronix, Kabaka, them man there. What do you say to people them that pre them as not really being Rasta because it seemed like them lapse on certain things that we talk about, and it seemed like, you know, they're more tolerant in a sense.
Look at it this way. If we think Protege them don't fully embody Rasta, we can't blame Protege, because if Protege come from uptown and he grew up taking a liking to reggae music and said, all right, he might go pursue it, see? And him come and put forward Rastafari in a theme way. That is theme way, you know. See me I deal it. And as far as I'm concerned, Protege now try to carry Rastafari upon him back and step up and say him are the leader for Rastafari culture. He might make music and he might put theme message in it. And him still a preach love, him still a preach peace. So I don't see my takeaway from the culture is adding value to the culture. What I am saying, if Protege was able to build himself up with whatever resources or whichever links or whatever he use and build himself up, one to the man them now, we said them are the real Rasta and them know how the thing's supposed to work. Shouldn't they get to work and find a way to build themselves up so them can have a stronger voice than Protege to create effective change?
Can we just bring up a while ago, I think I'm Joey Lyric. Lyrics room did up on Dale Elliott podcast and say like even man like Protege. And he go back to what we talk about, like even the origins of reggae, like him fought from uptown. So it's like the embers, if you will, them kind of died on because now you have uptown people who have become Rasta and them not really from the inner city that.
But we don't know when since that, you see this is the thing now, you know. Let me tell you now, there goes the hypocrisy again. Because I remember when that uptown movement towards Rastafari really got that push
was with this group called Nomads. If I don't know if I'm wrong. When Nomads them did that, do them little pop-up shows all about and whatever. The whole of Uptown used to come out.
You may just be right about that.
Yes, and then the thing up at Jackshill,
Skyline.
Yeah, up at Skyline. It was a safe place for a lot of Uptown people to come out now and enjoy real rubber dub bass, drum and bass, reggae music. Them never listen to hip hop or no pop music. Them they listen real reggae. So they had a safe space now to nurture that love for music and rub shoulders with freedom peers.
Yeah.
The little man up there so he's an Uptown youth, but him put on him locks and him start sing to a song. Him carry him song come play and so a lot of these people build them thing and I saw Zinc Fence and them people build them stuff out and the movement they start. They found a way to bring freedom movement to the fore. While, remember this, reggae music and Rastafari, it birthed from the garrison. Trench Town and them places. They deal with. Because remember, back in the day you used to have the Uptown, like I would have said Barry and Lee them and whatever. They were the Uptown side of the music. But then now they have like Tubbies them and whatever. Cox and them, downtown. And that's how the garrison come now and contribute now and Rastafari start do them thing now and Bob Marley and the Wailers, Dennis Brown them and a lot of the real the groups them now, the Mighty Diamonds them and so forth now, them start come forward and that's how the garrison and the revolutionary side of the music start thrive. So them do a great job and bring it forward. But look at this now. The leaders of the revolutionary side of Rastafari, who you would have said be now in a reggae 10 years ago. Just give me like 4 names. The top reggae Rasta artists them
10 years ago, same names that we just called Protege.
No man, no, 10 years no man, like alright, 15 years ago, from 2004.
Yeah, say that. Say mid 2000.
Marley, the Marleys, Damien.
Yeah.
I say gang, I say Sizzla, yeah, I say Capleton.
Sizzla, Capleton,
them man there.
Gang.
Yeah.
Well,
I win.
Yeah, that's
all of them man there, alright, apart from gang, all of them man there are fire bonfire artists.
Yeah.
Special highway.
Yeah. Yeah. Bonfire straight.
Yeah.
The problem is them come under heavy criticism from society in terms of the gear bashing or whatever. So them clip Capleton wing for a little while I think, because I don't know if he was traveling, but we know so them definitely did take Sizzla visa. You know what I say? And everybody there have to clean up them thing and whatever. But them did burn the fire consistently pan the ground, yes sir. But you can burn fire, but at the same time you have a duty still to make reggae music where sing about love and peace and righteousness and certain things. So I am not saying Capleton and Sizzla go off course, but I am just saying there was nobody else now under Capleton them and Sizzla them. We come forward now. If we continue for them journey.
I get what you're saying.
It still stop at Capleton and Sizzla.
Okay. I get what you're saying now. So like Capleton and like those set of Rasta.
It still stop there, so the hardcore factor in Rasta
so
reggae music still stop at Capleton and Sizzla. No student never come forward fully empowered and tear down the place. I am trying. Me no want to be wrong, you know. But no student never come like when Sizzla come change the face of reggae man and make so much youth knot you up them head and put on them.
The argument what a brother did I put forth, Joey, is that because them far from uptown, like the inner city you them can't relate to them. So it's like you don't really have
the same struggles, yeah.
And I even want to become Rasta anymore, even can relate to what them are singing.
But you know what I know, you know what I know for sure? The inner city did definitely embrace them.
Who?
The uptown Rasta artists, them are break from the uptown side. The inner city with them did embrace them.
Why is it that when I see them do them type of music they do?
The thing is, you know, there's no unification downtown. There's no unification downtown. There's great reggae singers. Queen Africa have a son with bad.
Yeah.
You have some wally pay with that bad, you know.
With popcorn.
But them scattered. There's not one solid movement amongst themselves to build themselves up. And I am not saying that they're not trying, but they need help. Because I am saying Uptown did have a solid movement and them put it forward and support it and make it work.
And I guess that comes down with their education of business inside.
Well, so if you look at Protege, he's being managed by his mom.
Yeah, right? And his mom is a acclaimed attorney, I think she is. So
the Kets guy,
Kes Namdi.
Yeah. No, family thing, man.
Yeah.
Like, this is the thing, you know. Not ramp with uptown people, you know. Them see the value in our reggae music, you know. Them know what it can do, you know.
It's brand Jamaica.
Yeah, so if them know, say them have a youth where, okay, you're going to do this thing, we're going to support you. A lot of these Jamaicans from the garrison, none of them not start support the youth them in the house, so them want the music until the success come.
We spoke about this. Parents are some of the biggest wagons.
Yes. And if you not see the youth in a college or do certain things, he's a dirty foot corner boy, so you just push him out and
you are right. I've never heard somebody put forth this thought in regards to like parental support.
But I think that changed now.
With uptown versus downtown, like if even the family aspect, them more would jump on board for real.
We forget that this is a business, and I am not favoring uptown people, but you see, a lot of people understand say business have to take a certain approach, certain level of discipline. And if you don't do that, your journey becomes twice as hard. No, you don't have to be the most talented now, but if your work ethics is on point and you're disciplined with it, you will outdo somebody with all of the talent.
Take you far away.
So far, that's true. That's true.
So it is a common sense from the garrison now. We always beat down each other and fight each other, and we don't really think solution-wise. We rather pick the beam. We not pick the beam. We cuss and pick, like, it is very hard to make progress in this dancehall community because everybody will have a voice. Them now use the voice in a positive way. I swear, a lot of people just chastise somebody, cuss this man or whatever. And me will chastise somebody, but anything I say it truthfully. I don't have nothing against nobody.
No malice.
See me, because me work with anybody and whatever, but I don't do the hypocrisy. I can't do it. And I'm not going to pick up for you if you do something wrong. I'm going to tell you straight. And if you're offended, fine. But this favoritism, you favor the man just because you him a link and whatever. There's no real stand-up person in the game right now where they're out front and a fight for the music. Everybody just bypass one, lean to one side and a cuss that side and whatever. There's no real leaders anymore. I don't really see them. So it's very hard for the music having a positive direction, and the youth them will focus and have the support and preach love and the togetherness. Them are always win. Them can't get out Protege, Lila, IK them and Chronics them. They will never get them out because the world accept them.
And there's something that you say that I kind of. I kind of know it, but when you put it into words and you kind of, and I really preach now when you say it's like music that has no sort of like pick a side me versus you. Those music really transcend not just the borders but the time.
But man,
and it's like we focus on when the problem is that we try to capture moments, but we have to realize that like moments die, but it's the experience that lives forever.
But look at this now.
And
artists like Chronics. You see all them beat down Chronics and say whatever, but to me, Chronics don't owe nobody no favor than just to make some great positive songs. Go out there, tour, and spread the message.
As you mentioned, Chronics, him is probably somebody who is sort of like a bridge between
the old and the new.
Yes, in a way, because he burned some fire, some members out there and get people vexed.
He did.
But while him still considered to be a part of this new neo-Rasta type movement.
Because he's not condemning his quote-unquote friends and parents.
Don't condemn no man.
Which is what the old person
don't condemn no man. You can't. Or if you condemn another person who do the right thing, making music and make great music. Listen to me now. This is the hypocrisy we are talking about, because if you know we're going in some people bedroom, boy, if you understand the things them what them do to other people and how evil they are, don't pass judgment upon nobody, because you have some people around you who are 10 million times worse. Don't look stupid.
Because they're not committing the sin. That particular sin don't mean that they're not
because
committing
not for them not popular enough, even nobody care.
So they are able to operate in the shadows for years and hide them wrongs. So all I am saying, I don't care what goes on in your house, in your bedroom, whatever. If you spread peace, you spread love, and you be a good person out in the public and help better society by just being a great human being, that's good enough for me.
A time for you bless me, take me off on your strongest soldier list. And on your strongest soldier list. Forgive me, forgive up. We need help and spend time more knowledge. Them pain and a cut out for me. Don't count me in.
They say I love it when bad man a wheel you. Just like a barrow baby, me nah ease up. Your pussy magically, I saw it feel. Me I tell you this for real.